Okay, we're live. Gonna change some settings, let people join here. Oh, whoops. Dude, why do I have like 4 versions of Firefox open at the same time? Okay. We're gonna start with some bees. Because I want to do building while production's running in the background today. 9 just like accidentally motivated me to set up a mega EBF, so we're just gonna do that. And that needs a new bee. Wait, why are these different? What does this produce? Nothing that I want. Lovely. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay. Fun bee breeding. And I left the world accelerators on. Genius. That drains the generators so fast. I think there's a tank somewhere here. Or wait, no. It seems like it takes from the base. Oh, that's concerning. Why is there no diesel in this line? So wait, there's diesel in here. What? This doesn't have diesel. Oh. One misclick. That's why there's no diesel here. Who knows how long ago that was? Okay, so we want a sticky resin bee because if we could automate sticky resin in large quantities, then we could get mica-based pulp a lot easier, and that makes mica insulator foil completely free, which is the last thing we're not producing for nichrome coils. But this means we of course need to do some bee breeding. I don't think we have a slime ball bee, but we might have a peat bee sitting around somewhere, because peat is also used in the coal bee. And Chief Logan, yeah, here we go. Is there any Peach Princess, though? No, there's not. I'm gonna make a new Peach Princess, because that should be pretty easy to do. What stats do you go for on the bees? I have blinding speed and shortest life. That's also what I have. I think that's the right thing, but you probably know more than I do. like, unironically, I'm kind of ashamed to say this, but most of my bee knowledge comes from AI, because apparently the bee breeding community is really gatekeeped or something, because I asked Aspect and Nine, and they both just laughed at me for not understanding it. And just didn't tell me anything. I don't know why. Like, they're not normally like that. And then the Reddit was, like, really cryptic and didn't answer my questions at all, so I had to ask AI, and I feel really bad. But yeah, because of that, my bee breeding knowledge is probably, like, half incorrect. But it's good enough that I can make these. I need some actually, like, normal princesses here. Where'd they all go? There they are. Are these running now? Yes, they are. IV date set, or still can change? Very undetermined right now. Like, I feel like most of the server agrees we should do it next Saturday, but then again, the underdogs are very unprepared. So, I'm gonna cheat here. Ram prices plus 20%. Dude, me asking how to breed bees is not gonna single-handedly turn the RAM prices up that much. So it is a contributing factor, my bad. Sorry, they gatekeep it so hard. Why? I just want to know how to... this only question I was asking was, hey, for bee breeding, do I just combine a clay bee with an ash bee to make the bee I want? Do I just put it in here, or is there a different machine? And they all laughed at me. They wouldn't answer the question. It's such a simple question, but I didn't want to delete our princesses from messing something up. I'm like, bro. Did a walkthrough on it. I should have searched up on YouTube. Okay, this is purebred now. I can delete all these extra bees. So that's our backup princess. I don't think it has good stats at all, but I don't think that matters. If I check this, yeah, it's terrible stats, but we don't need Pete. We just need it to breed up to this. Now we need the slime ball bee, which is clay and marshy. So I should have a stockpile of clay bees. Not a lot. I would like to have more than that. And then I'll just go find a marshy princess, because we just have one sitting around. But yeah, I will say these streams over the last few days have been very nice. I think getting caught up in, like, trying to keep flow for videos has taken away a lot of the fun. Just being able to play, do whatever I want in whatever order is a bit better. Like, now I don't have to have a dedicated part of the video where I'm just building for 4 days, and then I'm just progressing for 4 days. Today we're going to be going back and forth. We're going to be running the production of a Mega EBF in the background while we work on the Platline room and the east side of the base. But first we need to do bees. Oh yeah, very random question for if there's any GTNH experts here. I saw that the neodymium bee produces rare earth, and from that I can put it in a chemical bath with different kinds of acids to get different kinds of rare earth. My two questions are, first, when will I need to do any of this? And second, is this even important at all? I don't know, I think the line kind of looks cool because it just makes so much stuff, and it would be infinite from bees. But, like, should I care? Very random question. Because I think Rare Earth line looks mildly interesting. Okay, we'll start with this. We'll breed with the scanned clay drones, because they won't stack with the unscanned ones. Dehydrator is IV. Not sure, haven't checked that. It's LUV, apparently. Interesting. Hold on, I should check. I'm learning some bees need a block under them. Yep. I don't remember how much all the different rare earth products are actually needed. Yeah, they do seem really, really random. And, like, yttrium's probably used a decent amount. So this rare earth 1 does seem to be mostly useful things. Cerium, cadmium, yttrium. Like, that's pretty good. Then rare earth 2 starts to get a bit obscure. Oh, here's a few fictional ones, I guess. Well, zirconium we already have, like I think 14,000. Oh, this one's just useless. Okay, so Rare Earth 2 is useless, unless these are good, I don't know. Rare Earth 3 looked just stupid, though. Like, there's germanium and tellurium, lanthanium, bismuth, iodine, strontium, samarium. Okay, samarium is better made from other things. Mainly for lanthanum? Okay. That's actually used in this mod. There's so many of those lanthanides in real life that are used like 1 microgram a year. No one cares. Too dry. That's my bad. I'm gonna remember to shut off these world accelerators because I think they use a lot of power. I think I want... No, not that. Warm and damp? Oh, server restart? Every time I start the stream, it's an insta-server restart. 6 amps each, damn, okay. Oh, I see, it's a 24 amp cable. Wait, how are we producing all that? They must be power failing. And I'm just unaware. What is this? Did it give me nothing? It actually gave me nothing. That's crazy. I need more marshy bees. To make this purebred again. Oh, I didn't put a block under here. Genius. Gigabrain. I didn't put a slime block under there. Too dry. Dude, shut up. Okay, these marshy drones are all clay hybrids. I don't like them. I'm acting like a marshy princess is so important right now, even though I can just go quickly grab my scoop here and go up to Majora's Mask and grab one. There we go. Boom. Easy. Is this purebred already? Oh. Server restarting. Amazing. It always restarts right as I start stream. I should probably just know the time that it does server restarts. Do you drink coffee? No. I don't like it. And I know people that drink so much coffee that they've built a tolerance to caffeine and so have to drink more coffee to get the same effect. It's like vaguely resembling a drug addiction. Not great. Do you drink Silk Song? Yes. That also resembles a drug addiction. I'm at 895 hours as of this morning. Oh wow. Instantly purebred. Being reliant on it to not feel tired sounds pretty bad. Yeah, eventually you also build reliance on it, and that's just not great. I've heard from plenty of people that it helps focus with ADHD and autism, and I'm sure it does, but I also just don't want to build a reliance. That sounds suboptimal. Do you have a reliance on Silk Song? Yes. Tolerance? No, I do not have a tolerance for Silk Song. Because that would mean that I'm finding it less fun over time and have to play it more. No, I still find it just as fun. Okay, is this purebred just by default? No. Okay. So this is just, by default, a really good slime ball trait, so if this isn't double... Ah. Oh, but I would like 4x fertility. This one has 4x fertility. So breeding these would actually be smarter. And does this have climate tolerance? No. Please don't tell me I just bred it out. No, we're fine. I have to find another one that has a slime ball trait, though. Like this one. That one looks really good. Actually, I think since they're both clay traits... No, it has 0 tolerance. Lovely. What do these levers do, by the way? Oh, am I a genius? These are a bunch of cables for LV World or MV World accelerators. I'm supposed to move these around. Yeah, I'd just pick up these and place them around like that. I've always been treating these hives like the bad ones, and then this is like the master hive that does everything. EBF house when? I think it's too big for that house, if that's what you mean. Though we do already have, the multi-block item extractor. Okay, so it's purebred on its slime ball trait there. I just need more slime ball. Okay, I hate that. Does it have climate tolerance? No. Never. You know, I'm actually gonna do that now. I'm not gonna be dumb. I should just make this run really fast now. Will we be seeing more Silksong inspired builds? Dude, the whole base is a Silksong inspired build. And at this point it would be way harder to change. Also, I don't think this is powering it. I think it's being connected into these levers. Baton goes hard. Oh, dude, it like bred out every single trait I wanted. So over. Yeah, these world accelerators don't work at all. That's really slow. Why? Oh. Well, that answers my question from earlier. How they're getting powered by just 6 generators. They're not. I left them on for too long. Let them charge. Oh, it doesn't matter. I love Mega EBFs. I was thinking about where I'm gonna put them. Because this is gonna be our main multi-block floor, but the Mega EBF is huge. It's a gigantic thing. So I'm thinking I put it in the oil refinery out in the open, no enclosure, because I think any attempt at walling it off will either take too much work or look bad. So I think I'll just leave the EBF and vac freezer in the open there by the oil refinery. I want most things inside the base to look good anyways, and Mega EBFs don't look good. They look really bad. Okay, I don't care about any of these other traits, I just want 4x fertility. Like, I'll just run this one. Guess I have enough in power for the Mega EBF. It's just a large machine. It's a large EBF, so it doesn't take extra power unless we want it to. I think one of its biggest upsides, though, is that it can take more than 2 energy hatches. If I remember from Goose's Garden of Grind series. Hold on. Is there any maximum on the energy hatch? It doesn't show one. Dude, give me 4x fertility. What are we doing? Oh yeah, little progress update on the first GTNH summary video. I have the script written up to episode 7. I think I'm going to end it at the end of episode 7. And so I can probably start editing tomorrow or on Tuesday. I think, so far the script is one of the greatest works of literature in the world. I'm very happy with it. It's not funny to you guys because you don't know what I've written, but I sent it to Chief Logan and he was laughing. You'll find out eventually. Ah, 4x fertility, let's go. Can I just find another one that has double 4x? No. Nothing has double 4x. What's the plan for Ivy? Gigantic multi-block spam, all throughout this floor. And passive absolutely everything. Okay, apparently people don't normally do passives. I'm gonna do passives, okay. So we're gonna have this multi-block floor, and then I'll have a passive area that's just taking B resources, turning it into ingots, maybe some plates as well. Lots of level maintainer spam as well. Like, I want a base, I want a foundation of resources that all the future tiers can work off of. And I want our base to actually hold up against teams like Tofu Corp. But then after that, I'm gonna finally finish the casino, because that got started, and then I've been left catching up on progression ever since building that. So I haven't done anything. Mega EBF spam? Dude, why would you need more than one yet? You get more than one in, like, LUV. And actually, with passives, we might not ever need more than one. Because the reason you'd want to do that is just so that you can on-demand craft a bunch of tungsten steel or something. But since we're going to be passiving things like that with just a line of normal EBFs at the lowest possible power tier, then that'll just be fine. The Mega LCR and Ivy. There's not a there's a Mega LCR. What are we doing, bro? Why? Yeah, it seems like it's LUV. Why? Yeah, LCRs aren't powerful enough. Let's make a larger version. Yes. Perfect overclock is not powerful enough. They might be onto something. What was in this one? Did I mess something up? No. I'll just chuck it in again. In fact, why don't these stack? Whatever. Mega LCRs are the GOAT, but why did they make it? Like, normal LCRs are way too broken already. Ah, let's combine the perfect overclock with 256 parallels. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I'll probably just build one for autocrafting. But I'd have to make it a universal automation thing. Just take any circuit. Okay, where did the extra traits come from? I was not careful when I was throwing these in. Here, let's just do these drones, stack them twice. I need purebred so that I can be done with this. And we'll just eat the Slimeball Princess by combining with Pete drones. I think these can run now. Yep, they have an animation. There's no way it used that much already. Oh, they were mid-charging, never mind. World accelerators are a scam. What? Okay, I clearly don't understand how this works. I thought it had like a side it had to go to. Any idea when you're gonna start Flatline? When I feel like it. Okay, I'm getting scammed here. Why is this not purebred yet? Where did you gain this trait? What? Is it mutating? I've picked out bees that have no extra traits there. And now all the ones in my inventory. What is happening? You, go. Also, these are scamming me. Just gonna turn them off. Here's a question. Would it be better to just do slime ball bees? Because I was gonna get sticky resin bees, but... I mean, this gets us blue and green slime, which have most of the uses of sticky resin. They do turn into a little bit less rubber pulp, but that's not an issue. We already run our base on this stuff. But then we also get mossy comb, which... Does this actually do anything? Is this just a joke? Doesn't do anything. Okay, never mind. But then purple slime. You enjoy streaming? Yes, I just said that a few minutes ago, like... When I don't have to worry about videos, actual videos, this is a lot better. Because later I can just go back, compress this all in a voiceover, and then it's all fine. I probably should be recording then. I can download the live streams, but that's a bit scuffed. This is interesting. This gets us infinite rubber. Which we already have from oil, but it's just interesting. So yeah, do I do just slime bees or sticky resin bees? Wait, did we already have these? Oh, it's a different bee. It's oily versus oil. It's apparently different. Okay, stop scamming me. I'm still getting scammed. It's over. What is this? Why? It's beautiful. Does anyone know if I actually really need purple slime? Or is this just nice to have? Because if we need purple slime at all, ever, I'm gonna switch this whole thing to be slime bees. I'm still getting scammed so hard. This is crazy. Purebred is never. Don't think I've encountered a situation where I've needed it yet. Is it just a good tool material? No, it's awful. Why does it exist then? Oh, there's a grinding ball. Where its stats? Kinda mid. Why does this exist? Oh, here. It's used for shulker box upgrades. Why? Why would you do that? Just use a dolly. Oh, I don't have any honey. Still getting scammed like crazy. Me and my friends just started our own GTNH server. Why? GTNH is only good in a setting like Project Singularity. I play Terraformer Greg. What's the name of this song? That was Red Julius by B.Reg, or actually I think it's just B.Reg now. I used it only once in my videos, because for some reason I guess it just doesn't fit, but I really like the song. I'm actually gonna keel over and die if this doesn't become purebred. I almost just broke my desk. It's a 50% chance that I get purebred. We've rolled this 7 times now. What are the odds of that? 1 in 2 to the 7? Is it the 1 in 128 chance? Okay, that one's good now. That one's bad. That one's bad. This one's good. We're so back. Please. Don't mutate some random ass trait. We want a world that won't get boring. We want something with a rewarding progression. Then GTNH is your last choice. Why did you... like the last thing you'd choose for that. TFG. TFG exactly fits that. Go play Terraformer Greg. Or Star Technology. Those are like the 2 kings of Greg Tech. Okay, I'm just gonna breed it with this again. Actually, I'm scared. These are the same, right? So it can't possibly mess up. That's a drone. Genius. Okay, you guys are the same. Greg Tech Community Edition is old but gold. Progression in that is solid. That's just base Greg Tech progression. I never thought it was really that great. I played through it, but personally I think Nomi Factory and TFG are way better. Yeah, if you want a kind of kitchen sink thing where it's not completely Greg Tech, then Nomi Factory is where you want to go. Maybe Moni Factory. I haven't played past MV on it. I really preferred Nomi Factory. How are you mutating still? I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash the hell out. What could it possibly be mutating on? For all I know, I probably just bred out 4x fertility or some shit. Free me. But yeah, the 3 Greg Tech packs I would recommend are Nomi Factory for that like diverse experience, not just Greg Tech. Star Technology for that kind of endgame crazy progression where the numbers just go wild. And TFG for that long, drawn-out, satisfying, and interesting progression. I'm about to blow up the entire bee breeding setup. Lol. That's already happened. I wouldn't do that again. Please. Please, dude. If this isn't purebred, someone's dying. Oh, shit. Why are they different? What is different about these bees? Why is there a different pollination? Who the hell cares about pollination? Stop it! Stop it, please! When was there a pollination trait difference? I never saw that. Of course the world accelerators don't work, so like 90% of this is waiting to see all of my work just vanish with 6 different stacks of annoying-ass bees. What is this? Oh. Does StarTech have all the endgame stuff like Stargate? Yes. StarTech, I think, is the only non-GTNH pack that has Stargate as its final goal. Or maybe it's not even the final goal, I don't know. But yeah, like, if you want that sort of insane progression that goes to UMV with just stupid shit, StarTech will fit that appeal. It's the reason Tooge is currently playing through that instead of playing GTNH, because it's just a much better way of having that experience. And also because he already beat GTNH. You're done now, right? You're done? Please? I beg. The other cool thing about StarTech is that it's a skyblock, so you're starting from absolutely nothing. It's like the only skyblock that you'd play for more reasons other than the fact that it's a skyblock pack. Like, Sky Factory and Project Ozone, like, they were cool, but once you start getting machines, then it just doesn't matter. You get a sieve set up and it's free. But Star Technology really holds up. Now, I haven't played through it, I've just heard every Greg Tech player and their grandmother glazing it, so... And like 90% of the Project Singularity server has Star Technology as their top pick. Okay, we're so back. Guys, we finally did it. It's purebred. Oh, man. Okay. Do I want to combine this with a Pete Princess? Maybe. I think I'll get a few more drones just as a backup. Right now, StarTech's final goal is making little statues of the meme cat. What, Maxwell? I remember seeing that. I didn't know that was the final goal, though, yeah, it is like a Stargate-style crafting recipe. What do you not recommend about GTNH? Mainly the way you have to gather and generate resources. Like, XP crafting is the best way to generate resources. You haven't ever heard me talk about it, apart from complaints, though. Because XP crafting is really dumb. You build a laggy-ass farm that uses exploits to generate extra XP, and then you liquefy the XP, and then just turn the buckets into items. Like, this is so dumb. And I'm not the only one who feels this way. 3 is no longer playing GTNH, partially because of these kinds of mechanics. Soy Cake has openly sort of just insulted this whole system. 9 really dislikes it. Aspect hates it enough that he is not even letting me attempt it in the base. And all the way, I'm fine with that. I hate this. This is a dumb mechanic. But, yeah, like, most our server here, which are GTNH players, hates this mechanic, but most of the server's also using it, because you have to. It's the only way to generate a lot of these resources. Then there's also witch farms, which are pretty exploity. We're still using those because it's really impossible to progress without them. And then there's the intended way, which is mining. This will triple your early game playtime, just sitting in the nether dodging lava, or looking around the overworld for, like, really, really bad ore veins. And there's basically no way to automate it until LUV. It's manual mining until LUV if you take the intended route. Like, that is by far the dumbest thing in the pack. Bee breeding, so far, to me, has been the most sane and, like, still kind of satisfying way to produce resources, but I still really don't like it. That's why 3 hasn't done GTNH in 4 months. Yeah, he did a star technology run, and then decided, oh, GTNH isn't actually that good. Because, or at least that's what I think it is. Maybe I'm wrong. 3 can correct me. But what it seems like is, he was on the server, he's like, yeah, GTNH is great. He does 1 star technology run, which is the only other mod pack he's played, and hasn't been on the server since. Because up until then, GTNH was his only mod pack. He didn't know any better. That's at least how it looks to me. Maybe I'm misreading it, but it seems pretty understandable. He makes really good Terraria content, though. Would recommend. StarTech was my first proper Greg pack. Made it to LUV and stopped waiting on Theta. Highly recommend. That's, like, everyone I've ever talked to. It's just, like, made it to this far, highly recommend. I mean, Aspect right now, he's playing 2 games. Marathon and then Star Technology. That's the reason he hasn't been on. Okay, I think we can finally do this. This final step. Do we have rubber wood? We do. Yeah, we'll do this. They have absolutely 0 climate tolerance. I hope sticky resin... Oh, it's normal, okay. So I can put this back in the other apiary, where the world accelerators actually work. I have no clue why these won't work. Like, they got the animation, they just won't work. GTNH and Terraform are definitely packs I'd rather watch than play. No, Terraform Greg is so good. Okay. I keep feeling the need to clear this up, because some people saw my Terraform Greg pack, and for some reason thought I was trying to hype it up as a difficult pack. It's not. It's really easy in the best possible way. It's just lovely, okay? It's a very, very nice pack, and it's as satisfying as Greg Tech comes. Dude, my autism was off the charts by the end of that. Okay, do these stack? Yeah, this is all purebred. Let's make a good sticky resin bee. By the way, this thing won't work. Why? Facing up. How do you rotate? I should never have moved these world accelerators. They just don't work now. Okay, this is producing basically nothing, so I need to immediately start breeding it. Claydrones will give me bad stats. Because I think this one's normal, right? Yep. Oh, but is it longer? Yeah, it's longer life. I don't want that. Our little breeding stock has the wrong traits. WB breeding setup. Are these good? No. Are clay bees literally the only good bee here? Explosive bees, maybe. No, longest. We'll use clay then. I don't like using clay bees because sometimes it will mess with its climate tolerance a bunch. Hey, can someone tell me why these world accelerators won't work? They have an animation, they literally show everything, but it's clearly not affecting this apiary at all. So why? It says it's facing up. I don't know if it was facing into the apiary before, but I can't rotate it because it changes the acceleration if I try. Is it on tile entity mode? No clue what that means, so probably not. Okay, it doesn't matter what I breed it with. Shift click it with a wrench, no difference. So does a screwdriver change it? There we go. Yep, that looks like it's working now. Okay, we want to start by getting 4x fertility, which I think is just right there. That one's a bad clay bee. Too dry. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Keeps doing that. Thrilling gameplay. We've spent an hour breeding bees. Okay, it should be good now. Can I get a double 4x? There. been almost 8 years and this song still goes so hard. Dude, it's producing. I have made a horrible lapse in my judgment. I'm not gonna be able to get all those secondary traits. Lovely. That one's the worst. Well, these are all pretty bad. I'll have to do this one. Okay, I'm gonna have to breed it with a clay bee anyways, so I'll just stabilize it. Actually, I don't need to. I can probably just chuck in a clay bee anyways. Like what we got here. That's mostly good except for no blinding speed, and then this is just terrible. And it's not gonna get better with any of these bees, so we'll do that. And get some backups. Probably doesn't matter what I breed it with here. I think it's safest to go with this one. Though it really, again, does not matter. Okay, nice. Now it's all clay. We'll combine it with this one. Oh boy, I can't wait to build my Mega EBF. I hope it doesn't require sticky resin. Still too dry. Okay, I think we can probably breed this up to the best it can be. Oh no, my humidity tolerance is bad. I guess that doesn't matter though. So what are we looking for here? This one's good, we just need it to stabilize blinding. So I want to find one that has all of the secondary traits. This one's close. That's clay, I don't want that. Is there any that have all 4 secondaries? Because that could stabilize that section. There is none. And we'll do this, I think. So we still need blinding, that's still stable, so this is exactly the same princess, basically. I just need to find one that has all 4 secondaries. Like this. These are unknown. Kinda mid. Oh, holy. Okay, so that's purebred. We just need to find one of identical stats. Like this? Yes. Okay, so this should be a perfect bee now. Yes. We'll loop it in a few times. Why don't you stream on Twitch? I don't like Twitch, they're greedy, and I'm also lazy, I don't want to stream on 2 platforms. Yes, I know YouTube's also kind of greedy because it's associated with Google, but it's less so. It's better experience for the viewers here. I'm not forced to monetize every single stream by giving you 1.5 minute unskippable ads. And it's not like I would use any of the extra features Twitch has anyways. Maybe I will eventually if I rely on my live streams more, which I am starting to, but still. Like, basically none of my Silksong content is monetized, and I'm gonna keep it that way. It's just better for the viewers. But if I were to stream on Twitch, I would have to give people 1.5 minute ads in a speedrun stream. That's diabolical. Like, you miss half the run, because Twitch just wants you to see their stupid-ass ads. Can remove ads in Twitch? No, I've talked to other Twitch streamers like Flurbin and Popless Rebel, and they have the same complaint. Like, you are forced to give ads because Twitch takes a 50% share, and so they need you to be making money. Think of the shareholders. Dude, that's how my dad talks about my YouTube channel. He was like, "Oh, there's this convention in Calgary nearby. You gotta go there and advertise your channel." What? Twitch is better for streams? Like, what do you mean? It's worse for the viewers, in my experience. If someone's streaming on YouTube, I will almost always take the YouTube version of their stream, because I don't get spammed with pop-ups and ads, and also I prefer the YouTube UI, probably just because I'm used to it, so that's kind of a weak point, but still. You in Alberta? Yeah. Where do I want to put this factory? The nice thing about this is that it's going to be producing regular honeycomb, which I later want to have a multi-block centrifuge exporting all this to get beeswax and honey drops. Because honey drops can also get quite a few good things. Honey is used in a lot of forestry things, and then propolis can be turned into sticky resin. I swear it was a lower chance than that. Seems kind of crazy. It's my thing, I mentally separate those platforms. Yeah, that's the main thing Twitch has going for it, because it's still the streaming platform, even though YouTube's changes it's made has actually made it better for streaming. Which, honestly, I did not see that coming. Like, yeah, Twitch was the streaming platform for so long, but now I definitely prefer YouTube for streaming. Like, a lot of speedrunners I watch, Civ and Blue SR, they dual stream on YouTube and Twitch. I always watch the YouTube version, it's just better. What is this, by the way? I don't understand this whole system. It's like the weirdest B system I've ever seen, and it's all done through subnets, which just seems like a FPS unfriendly way of doing it. Okay, let me look at this. We produce both of these, I'll store sticky resin, store honeycomb, this gets centrifuged, store all that. So it's just an apiary and a centrifuge, so I can fit it here then. I watch Blue on Twitch. Yeah, but I guess you can't chat from the YouTube end, like that's one bad thing. And I'm pretty sure that's just because of the Twitch contract you have to sign that says, oh, you need your Twitch stream to be better than other platforms. Which is another thing I don't really like. It's like, oh, you're really insisting I use your platform over all others. Okay. But, like, I don't need to chat with Blue. I can just do that in DMs. Okay, no. Mild flex. So, yeah, I don't need the Twitch chat. October 19th, 2026, Alberta will vote on leaving Canada. There's a date now? Thought it was just petitions so far. I know a lot of people who really want that. I'm not gonna get into my stance on it, though, because politics on a YouTube channel is a bad idea. Are all these textures from the Modernity pack? Yes. I did a long selection process for which texture pack I would use. And there's even two different packs that were trying to do the same thing. There's, is GTNH Refreshed and Modernity, but Modernity just had more complete textures. And with a little bit of fiddling, it ended up being just better than GTNH Refreshed. A little bit of fiddling with the settings. Alberta leaving would look terrible on a map. It would. It would look so bad. If it happens, I just hope that other provinces in Canada do the same just to fix the border gore. Like, at least BC. Like, no political reason, just fix the map. Okay, oh, do I need 8x acceleration for sticky resin? I really don't. We'll do 4x. So that goes into an HV centrifuge, or does it not produce enough for that to be warranted? It'll go into an HV centrifuge. It's a ULV recipe. Each province could individually be a good-sized country. Yeah, each province is like twice the size of Ukraine, and Ukraine is a large European country, so yeah. Though, really, the territorial size is a facade. All the cities exist like 50 kilometers from the US border, and that's it. Okay, not actually, but still. Most of the Canadian population lives below the main part of the US-Canada border. Just a very funny fun fact. It's like, what, 70%? 80% of the population below that line? The rest is just unusable tundra. Oh, I wonder if the clean room is clean now. I finished the structure last night after stream, so it should be clean now. Yes, so I can turn on all these machines. Most Canadians live in warm weather. Yeah, not here. Another snowstorm just hit our town. April 26th. There's a foot of snow outside. Thank you, Canada. I can't wait for the multi-block extruder. Is it a thing yet? No, no it isn't. It's so sad. So, centrifuge, and then I need drawers. What are all the products we're going to be producing? It's going to be all these. And then these, and then the bee itself. So there's 6 outputs, only one of which we actually care about. That's really awkward. Okay, man. I have a bet with a guy in BC for $20 that'll happen. What, Alberta independence? I don't know, I don't... From the ground, right here in Alberta, it's like 50-50, it feels like. I don't know. Maybe someone has some data. But it feels like polls are unreliable, usually. Like, I've seen the different polls saying the exact opposite information. Oh, I should turn this off. I feel like if you do get independence, the US will try to scoop them up. I don't want to get political, but current government probably would. But also, I'd want to end this immediately. Any trace of politics in a YouTube or any content creation, Twitch or YouTube, is just a bad idea. So we'll just drop that there. Okay, so this drawer will be for honeycomb. This drawer will be for basically everything else, except for sticky resin, which will be in this drawer. There a bee for everything? Yes, there's an infinity bee. Not just an infinity bee, an infinity catalyst bee, but yeah, this thing gives infinity comb, which gets put in the DTPF for molten infinity. It does need an infinity catalyst, but, you know, just... Let me see here. Yep. Just make it with bees. I think we'll do bees for the whole playthrough in honor of Chief Logan's sacrifice. If he didn't do all that in the early game, nobody would be doing bees on this server. It's so ass. I need more upgrades than that. Okay, are the combustion generators ready? One cable is missing. I need a level maintainer for cables. Make a Tesla tower. It's a pretty cool multi. Might kill TPS though. What does it do? I've seen it before. But what does it actually do? Also, something I'm a little bit worried about is the fact that this entire system is being done through, like, separate combustion generators, and it's gonna be a nightmare once I get a ECE and try to centralize this all. These seem to be broken but annoying to set up. No, I've streamlined it a lot at this point. I'm just being slow because I'm talking to chat, but right now I need 3... No, I think I only need 1 filter. I'll just take them all for now. This thing will insert sticky resin comb, right? And then it'll extract... I want blue to go into the drawers here. Locking a drawer acts as a filter, so I don't need any filters on here. Is this running yet? No, I didn't connect it to fuel. Much easier to design once they're actually producing. Dude, this song still goes so hard, man. So excess bees will go in here. Yeah, okay. I think I'm slowly understanding everything I'm doing here. So we need sticky resin, plant balls, wax, honeycomb. That should be it. Honeycomb will go there. These will go here. Oh, I've made a slight mistake. I don't think it matters, though. There, I think that's the full system. So we'll watch it do its first cycle here. Since I did 4x acceleration, it's not that fast right now, but it's sticky resin, I really don't care. I guess it's only 1 combustion generator to go to 8x. There we go, that's balanced. Yep, nice. Sticky resin went in here. Why? How? Blacklist? Uh-oh. Slight miscalculation. We'll have to trash that. But there's sticky resin goes in this drawer. Random stuff we don't care about goes in this drawer, and honeycomb goes in here. Honeycomb's not that useful, but I do have some plans with it. Okay, do I have enough channels here? I do. Okay, we'll wait for that to build up. And then I think I'll have an auto-crafting centrifuge somewhere over here that will turn sticky resin into rubber dust. And that will finish it all up. But I need that to stockpile first. I guess I can start the EBFs in the meantime. Modernity textures look so good. When I was searching for the texture pack to use, I actually told Flurbin, who was the only member of Project Singularity at the time, I told him if I could not find a texture pack that has better textures than default, I would not start the event. We would just cancel it completely. I can't stand 1.7 GT textures. They're actually a joke. They were made by a game dev, not an artist, I will say that. You can be both, but the GT5 devs were not both. Is that enough? We're doing jank math, here we go. That's enough. Nice. $80 in canal? Dude, that's enough. Why do I just have enough for a centrifuge sitting around? Except for Timbaga, apparently. Who's your favorite artist? I mean, I don't really regularly talk to a lot of artists. And I don't, like, look at a lot of art, so... Ari Gibson, the guy who did most of the art for Hollow Knight and Silksong. There you go. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, that was a very easy pick. Yeah, definitely Ari Gibson. Forget the shit I put at the start. Definitely Ari Gibson. That's too much. Music, Christopher Larkin, the composer for Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight Silksong. Though, B-Reg, who has a lot of my... who makes a lot of the music for my videos, he's also very close on that list. C418, obviously, and then also Hans Zimmer. But yeah, Christopher Larkin still wins. 100% adding these in my playthrough if I ever go back to GTNH. I wouldn't go back to GTNH unless you were invited to this server. But you'd have to make some good content first. Lock in. How do you guys do the loot reward games? I don't know. I didn't do any. Ask, like, literally anyone else on the server. Do I want to make it Eevee? Screw it, we'll make it Eevee. It's funny. I don't have a PIC. Why? There we go. Oh. Need an Eevee cutter? Sidetracking time. Oh, it needs a gear? Shit. Whoops. Thought it needed a buzzsaw blade. Me acting like I put the recipe in there. I'm thinking about the artist question again. Another artist I didn't mention is the guy who made my character that I used a lot in the E2E movie and the TFG series. Come to think of it, I haven't talked to him since he made that character. Oh, new quest. I think I only have 2 EV combustion generators here, so that's a bit worrying. Nice craft? What? Why was that so fast? Oh yeah, I need to fix my chlorine supply because now that I have a fluid storage system, it's starting to just import a lot of random chemicals in quantities far greater than I would ever want. I think I could just fix it with a level emitter or a P2P. Because the chlorine factory just dumped about 10,000 buckets into the fluid cells. Just gonna chuck a few of these in the other cutter now. Oh, it's just an HV recipe. Then do I have some PICs? No. Point system seeing liquid as drops again. It's just so that we can make recipes with those drops. So, where's an example? Because we're starting to do this already. We worked on this yesterday. This mixer has a recipe for concrete that's using 2,000 drops of water to make 2,304 drops of wet concrete. And that's only possible by changing it all into drops. So now we can autocraft with liquids. Which is not normally a thing in this version. New versions do it just fine. Oh, it's called a PIC wafer, even though... Okay, we already had a bunch. I swear I already made them. I'm not going insane. GTNH is a hurry up and wait simulator. So real. I just want to build. But I have to get all this infrastructure ready so that I can have stuff running in the background while we're building. This is going to be our first energy hatch. EV energy hatch, not our first energy hatch. These are all craftable, right? Yes. And apparently I already made the recipe too. Oh yeah, I did this all on EV day because I thought I'd be getting an EV energy hatch that day and didn't realize there's tungsten steel in here. So it's been like over a month since I tried to do this. Now it's like a quick 5-minute adventure. There we go. Boom. EV energy hatch. I didn't realize we had tungsten steel. I have a suspicion. No, looks fine. I guess it's just slow. Clueless. Oh no, I don't know why it was taking so long. Now it's fine. Oh, right, it was going through Electrum, probably. Why don't you work? What is this? Why are we measuring stuff in electron volts? What did I miss? This ain't supersymmetry. Okay, there's our EV energy hatch. Let's go. Gambling? That's like kind of mid. That's extremely mid. And that's alright. Thank you. What did he want to put here? Oh, that's right, that's better. Okay, I see. Me drives for me. No, no, we're not doing this. I have a room for that now. Okay, so we'll probably just have molecular assemblers along there, and then storage bus interfaces there. Oh yeah, that's so efficient using interfaces. Okay, that's smart. I can use level maintainers for other things. Is there a Stabaloy diesel line here? Anywhere? Please? I don't want to pull off of these old-ass void pipes. Also, what does this even do? Average aspect engineering. He's a real-life chemical engineer, I'm kinda worried. Handling fluorine, no less. Terrifying. What was I trying to do? Oh, yeah. Guys, we're gonna go on a little bit of an adventure. You wanna figure out where all our diesel comes from? Because I don't. I don't know where it is. I don't think we have any kind of centralized grid for this. So CBD comes in here. This is our main line. That's a bad sign already. I don't like that. Can we cut that off? Oh, this whole system is dead anyways. Don't even use it. Why is it still here? Free machines. Okay, so hopefully most of it comes off this pipe. This is Stabaloy. That's good. Good start. It splits. Why? And where does this go now? Okay, that's epoxy. That's an understandable split. I don't know why the pipe size changes, but we'll leave that alone. This is a bad sign. I don't like this at all. I figured out where my diesel's gonna come from for this factory. Let's replace this with Stabaloy. Yeah, I've been doing the math on diesel throughput, and having these tiny void pipes is a bad idea. And I know this looks really bad to switch from tiny to small pipes midway through, but I also don't want to break those tiny pipes because they each hold 25 buckets of CBD. So we'll just stick with this. Kinda ugly. Also, I don't know how to change multiple pipes at the same time, so I just do this. Someone in chat surely knows. Also, I'm gonna fix this floor, because I don't know why it's like this. So, we're gonna be putting a new centrifuge right here. And that means I need to remove the floor. Where's my mining hammer? Oh, I think I want this in the middle. Because then I can have the cable running through here. So for now, this is going to be powered by independent generators, like everything else in the base, but in Ivy we're going to do a lot of power centralization. So, temporary system. Famous last words. It's so dark. There we go. You know what, because this is so temporary, I'm gonna use temporary pipes that can be destroyed later without deleting a ton of CBD. So there's our first EV energy hatch, and I'm doing this so that later I can upgrade this to Ivy if ever necessary. In fact, this thing probably only needs to be MV. And now we're gonna do AE2 hatches, because I heard these are better for TPS. What is this? Oh, that's nice. You know what, we'll make all four just for the quest, or wow, all three just for the quest. Make them auto-craftable. Does it have to be? Okay, fine. What assembler does this need? HV1, okay. Oh, that's outputs. Also 1. And then I just need to make one of these. Wait, why do they have to be output? Can I not have input? Whatever. Can you make a nuclear fission reactor at my uni tomorrow? I got an exam. I mean, if I made a good one, then that wouldn't really accomplish much other than powering the building really well. If you want me to build a GregTech fission reactor, then now we're talking. Would I search for this? Hold on, I can go like this, and then it does that. Nice. solar grade silicon. Lovely. Wow. They call him the Typer. That's not good. Put a cicada in there so it breaks. That didn't work, though. The cicada's still alive, I think. Should we check? Is that me, or is that their base? I'm not sure. No, it's their base. Why was I here? This is the wrong house. Wrong base. No, let me go to spawn. Jeez. Dude, I was trying so hard not to laugh yesterday when Mastiox was complaining about random cicadas in his base. I wonder. Okay, what? Okay, so this thing's still broken somehow. I don't see why it's broken. This one I know why it's broken. And this one's fine. I'll assume he didn't fix Radon. Okay, Mastiox did nothing. Nice. Who's excited for the Goose video in a month where he complains about a cicada in his Mega EBF? Let me double click down. Okay, so there's our output bus. Now we need our output hatch, right? That was platinum. How are you stuck on red alloy plates? So really easy to make. I remember red alloy being a fast recipe here. Is that not a thing in GTNH? Holy, yep, that's not a thing. I could get a multi-block bender. In fact, I might do that very soon. Okay, I have that. I need this. And I should be able to just chuck this in an assembler and call it a day. Oh, it gives me another output bus. Nice. So I have no clue how these things work, but allegedly they're better for TPS. Oh, whoops. Okay, I can pull more off of this. We're very soon gonna run out of channels on the red cable. Fine for now, though. Oh, I shouldn't take it all the way up there. So if I remember, or not remember, no, if I'm guessing correctly here, I'm gonna rotate this front hatch because it looks weird. If I'm guessing correctly here, I should be able to just... What? It still has the texture there. Just plug these in. And yeah, it has an item and fluid cache. Now, does it only have one item and one fluid, or can it hold multiple? Do I have to have, like 5 ME output hatches? Silence is deafening, dude. Our one GTNH expert has vanished. It's so sad. Why does it have 2 of these? Guys, I made a double centrifuge. Oh, I just realized. Okay, I slightly misunderstood how this works. That puts it directly into A2 like that. But I need to put items in. Okay. Still need to have an input bus. I'll do it like this. And then I also need a memory card to connect this properly. I don't need to make a new one. I know we have spares. I swear there's new ones here. Here. Okay, these all work now. So hopefully... I've taken so long on this now that it's probably produced a bunch of sticky resin. Yep, 280. We're never free from this. No building today. Can this work? Can I use an item interface to do a recipe with a fluid output? I can. Okay. So let's see if this works. After all this work, we should be able to autocraft like 200 rubber dust. It's stuck. You'd love to see it. I'm pretty sure I didn't turn on the machine, though. Power loss. Thank you. EV energy hatch. Oh, good generator. That deleted some of my rubber, didn't it? It's gonna mess with the AE2 recipe. And it has blocking mode enabled. Someone's gonna die. Okay, that's really fast. And it's doing the glue, so presumably... That thing won't load. Nice. Yep, 6,000 millibuckets. Okay, so we did a cool thing. We did a multi-block. And it's outputting directly into storage. So there's our rubber dust. And now if I just take some nichrome coils... And let's say I want, I don't know, let's pick a random number, 864 of them. We're missing sticky resin and asbestos. Guys, is it time for an asbestos bee? It might be time for an asbestos bee. Oh no, there's no asbestos bee. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do without my asbestos bee? Probably summon a meteor, if I'm being honest. It's 300 asbestos. That's 1,000 asbestos. This one's pretty good. Got some lepidolite, vanadium magnetite, pollucite. That one's alright. This one has more asbestos. It's also got gypsum. But also a lot of things we're already producing. I don't want to overcomplicate things. 400 asbestos from cheese. That's a sentence. Oil sands ore. This is all dog shit. What's the current project? We're gonna make a mega EBF, but I need asbestos. So we're gonna summon a meteorite. I'm just deciding what meteorite I'm gonna summon for all this asbestos. I think this one might be the best, because it doesn't, like, fill my storage with stuff I don't want. But then again, this gypsum would be a nice byproduct. One day it might be useful. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go with the less complicated option, which is that one. We'll make a 64k cell for this. And there's actually a quest for this, so I want to make sure I make the component first. You want 4? Why do you want 4? I mean... Fine, I guess. But still, why do you want 4 of them? Dude, Aspect is gonna come back to a completely different base. While we're doing this, though, I could probably start with all the nichrome wire. Like, sure, let's do 8,000 nichrome ingots. Oh. We're gonna need some new crafting computers. Me when the recipe is 23 kilobytes. What is it called? There. Could just use the new 64k cells we're making right now. Yeah, I'll do that. There's 2 so far. I'll just make 2 computers like that. I might as well do this, right? Like, why not? Do you prefer old or new modded Minecraft? Generally, it really depends. It depends on what content, what the pack's trying to do. If it's a create mod pack, it obviously can't be in 1.12. And modern TFC 1.20, 1.21 is way better than old TFC. So if it has create or TFC, I'd like modern. But if it doesn't have those two, generally 1.12 is better. 1.7 is scuffed, but GTNH is stuck here forever, because it's such an old mod. Also, apparently we can't make the Ore Dictionary IV circuit yet. There we go. 0. Genius. And it's doing this now. I didn't know that was a thing. We're getting so sidetracked with this stuff, man. What are you stuck on? No, it's diamond plates, right? They don't take that long. The only thing that makes sense, though. What are we working on right now? A lot of things at the same time. I'm getting some crafting upgrades ready for a mega EBF, while also getting ready to summon a Asbestos meteorite also for the Mega EBF, and all of this is so that I can have recipes to build a Mega EBF running in the background while I build. Why'd I just switch terminals there? There's no reason for that. The requirement for the Asbestos meteor, just this LV sensor. Very easy. But I do need a 64K cell because it comes with a bunch of other things. All of this stuff. And I don't want to overflow it. Can we have our 64Ks, please? No. Okay, nice. Oh no, the classic hitting enter while hitting apostrophe. That's so sad. Wait for him to finish his sentence. Let him cook. Assuming the meteor's for mica. No, I said it's for asbestos. I want asbestos. Because you need asbestos in here. Unless there's multiple recipes? No, there's not. Oh wait, that's just better. That's so much better. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna quickly make that recipe a thing. How fast is it? Dude, it's just faster. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's an HV recipe. It's about the same, I think? About the same speed? Overall. What happened here? We need a diamond plate. Where did all our diamond plates go? They're just gone. They vanished. Should I make a new forming press just for this? I don't think I need to, right? No, I probably should, because you need so much mica foil. You know what? Screw it. This network has enough channels. I'm just gonna stick another machine onto it. I hate this. Oh, we had a forming press down here. I didn't need to do that. Somehow we just don't have a plate mold anywhere. Or actually, we would have one over here that I can just copy. me looking at chat trying to navigate the base in the corner of my eye. Okay. Oh, whatever, I'll just use this. Why is this named? That's actually kind of concerning. Why is there a missing interface? I'm doing like 4 things at once, and none of them are what I planned for this stream. What are you stuck on? It keeps eating my diamond plates. Oh, it's doing all the Nor wafers, that's why. Remember you saying that the new GT textures were bad in the TFG series? Yeah, I changed. All I had ever known at that point was the ZTech textures that TFG used, and I think I still slightly prefer their machine textures, but generally the modern textures are better. They've grown on me a lot. This is an invitation for all the GTNH heads in my chat right now who refuse to use modern textures to give it a try, because I think they are better, and we're just immune to change. Okay, this is really annoying, because it's just... It ate a diamond plate, and now it's stuck on this cutting machine forever. Like, I should probably run this in the other cutter as well. Modern textures are so much better. You don't know the textures I was comparing against in TFG, though, because there's ZTech, which is really good. The machines aren't too bright. There's more patterns on the hulls that set them apart. It's like the in-between for Modernity's really colorful machines and 1.7 GT's just completely bland nothing burger machines. It's a little in-between in a good way. But generally, I think most of the component textures are better in Modernity. And I think having the machines this distinct is very nice. Okay, do we have diamond plates now? No. No, they're all gone. They all got eaten. Why? Where'd they all go? Something's really wrong with this cutting machine. Please, dude. So long. I think one of the stupidest parts of GTNH's difficulty is just making things take a long time. Just, you want one item, wait 15 minutes. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Why don't you have your own diamond plates? What's happening here? Did I just have to do all of its recipes for it? Not even enough. Textures from modernity were not just ripped from GTC. Modern, the HP machines are bluer. Yeah, I think the biggest difference is the EV machines. They're way more pink. Not entirely sure why or how that happened, but I think there are several versions of the modern textures floating around anyways. It's to force you to paralyze and also to invest in the multis. Yeah, the multis that don't exist yet. There's no multi-block cutter in EV. They should do that in IV, with IV circuits and stuff, instead of making it so that diamond plates, which are used in literally everything, take 96 seconds. Also, paralleling does nothing if I want one item. Like, I just wanted one diamond plate to fix the recipe. But I had to wait 96 seconds. Should passive then? First of all, most people hate passiving in GTNH, so that's, like, not the normal response. Second of all, I would not passive diamond plates just because I want one. Diamonds are hard to cut, though. If this pack is trying to be realistic... Let me teleport, man! Thank you so much, Ping. If this pack was trying to be realistic, this room wouldn't exist. That would be a very valid comeback in TFG. Or Supersymmetry. And now my ping is, like, 15 million. Yippee! There's no diamond plates anywhere. I don't know how this happened. Some diamond plates randomly disappeared, and now I have to manually feed these machines. How many do you need? I thought it was 4. The hell? We're out again. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Is it deleting them? It has to be voiding them or something. Wait, what the hell? This is the engineering press? This was never the engineering press. Why? Why is there an engineer? Fucking shit, dude. I'm gonna go eat a fucking meal. Be back in 30 minutes. It's a microwaved meal. It doesn't take 30 minutes. Still. Are we done? Can I go build, please? Someone's gonna die if I have to... I'm gonna kill someone! Stop it! Might die. MF's in chat trying to argue this is good game design. Just give up, play Star Technology, bro. Why is it making 4? Wait, what? We already have 2. When did we get these? Trying to argue that this is a good autocrafting setup. I'm not arguing this is a good autocrafting setup, because Aspect built it, and it's like really shit. We can get multis later, but I think just the basic components that we're making 4 stacks of should take more than 96 seconds a piece. Well, not more. Less, please. Less. Shit, man. Should be nicer to them. What? It's not like they've been on the server in the last month. Built half a base and left. Guys, I'm not gonna parallelize forming presses. And also, again, the issue was that it was missing 3 diamond plates. I didn't realize that it was eating my diamond plates, but if the problem was just 3 diamond plates, that's 1 cutting machine recipe. So paralleling does nothing. Doesn't matter if I'd have 4 96-second recipes running at once, or 1 96-second recipe. It doesn't change shit. Still 96 seconds. I still don't believe people actually prefer this pack over other packs. I see people really desperately arguing, but I can guarantee you if this is your favorite mod pack, you haven't played a different one. I don't hate GTNH, because it still has fun parts. This ain't it. But it's just like, I've seen so many other mod packs. I have a total of 2,000, maybe 3,000 hours if you combine all the Greg Tech packs I've played, and this is the bottom. Bottom of the barrel right here. How did it misplace its own diamond plates? I don't understand what Autocrafting has been doing for the last, like, 30 minutes. I'm manually feeding this forming press, and I don't know how it happened. Maybe there's a misplaced pattern? Then why did it work the other 100 times? No, more than that. I've crafted so many AE2 machines and it's worked fine. Those forming presses have never even been a bottleneck when I'm crafting shit. And then suddenly they just don't work. It's very random. Oh, I didn't craft anything. Nice. So now I have to make more. And they're gonna break again. And then I have to manually feed it again. I'm just eating food at this point. I would switch to Silksong, but statistics show that half my viewers leave if I even mention the word. Why didn't that place? Thank you, Ping. Should just move to Germany so that I don't have Ping. How are you not done yet? What? Apparently we don't have any recipe for it, so what is it crafting? What? Oh, it's trying to make it in a crafting table. Are we being for real? Or is it? Wait, I don't know anymore, man. I was in here. So just eat it? What else could it have possibly done with that? Oh, now it's done. I don't know anymore. I just won't question it. Oh, it doesn't have enough space to the side. W design. Shit. Okay, we're gonna change the original idea of this design then. gonna be more vertical. Curse my damn decorations, dude. There. Sure, that works. All of that just so that I can start crafting some nichrome. It wasn't even the recipe that I wanted to make like 4 hours ago. That was just the... Really? Oh, I forgot to connect the PTP. Does it not have any side? These don't seem to be connected to anything, but then sometimes they say they are. I think I just have immense ping right now. Because it's not giving me any info on these P2Ps. Dude, I added 4 new P2Ps. Now it's claiming I have nothing. Aspect made this really unexpandable. Because there's no logic to these cables. I don't want to rebuild the whole thing, because I was going to build today. Not restructure the entire AE2 network. Slap one on here. Jeez, okay. That's half of it. Now I just need to get the foil working. Only want 1 for this? Yep. Also, if the quests were trying to... Well, if the game design was trying to encourage paralleling and stuff, they would actually have quests that, like, tell you to do that. But no, the quests are always, like, 10% of what you need. With no indication that you should ever build more than required. Seems like it just encourages AFKing way more. Wrong base. Oh, I left that on. That's a TPS hazard. Should not have done that. Okay, I think we just go like this, and then chuck this on, and hopefully I didn't mess something up. Looks about right. Why are they running? Dude, half of them are still running. Why? That's concerning, because Mastiox told me that's like a big no. Of course, it's filling the 4K cell first. Smartest AE2 system alive. Why does this take so long to mine now? Shouldn't be an issue. Okay, so apparently this all fit into a 4K cell, which is interesting. Like, I guess I'll just take my 64K and leave. Don't even need to transfer anything. This 4K is also mine. Because I brought some 4Ks for the Tantalite Meteor, but then turns out that had way too much shit in it. I don't think I have time to build today. We'll just set up all the stuff for Mega EBF and leave. Mega EBF was supposed to be like a 30-minute, oh, set up the Autocrafting and go build. But, of course, it's GTNH. You know, I was almost having fun last stream. The stream before it. Still have this. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to process asbestos. Okay, so double crushing is the fastest way. Okay, there's a bit of asbestos. And then this thing does all the math for this already, so I can just ask it how much. 14k, okay. Yeah, we'll do 15k. Oh, because I did this all through conduits, it's very slow. Like the transfer rate. Okay, we're finally making mica insulator foil. I just have to see if it even works. Looks like it does. But it's running through mica-based sheets that already exist, and that's the part we changed. It's not crafting anything, why? I'm pretty sure I made it allow input. Yeah. Device online? Why doesn't it work? Oh, now it does. And I forgot to shift click, so now the entire recipe's screwed. Whatever. I overcrafted it anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Is there a large wire mill yet? No. Okay, is there anything else I'm missing for the Mega EBF? I don't think so. There's the casing, I guess. Unless I already made that? I didn't. Okay. At least that one works without complaining. It's gonna take forever on the alloy smelter, but that's why we're doing this all, so that it just runs in the background. Okay, is there anything else? I was gonna set up tungsten bees. Might as well just get the energy hatches for that. Just missing the energy hatches, everything else is built. Whatever, it's cables, I can figure that out when I'm actually trying to craft that all. Okay, I want to get through everything right now so that next session I can actually build. Because we did nothing today. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. My brain's completely, like, dead right now. Don't know what's up with Alimentum. That seems really broken. It's supposed to cap at 16k. Okay, we were just supposed to autocraft nichrome and mica insulator foil like that, and then get to building. But now I have no time. I just burnt my entire Sunday on some damn mica foil. I'm gonna end stream now. Start up Silksong in like an hour. Gotta do some other stuff though. I have no time tomorrow. Thank you all for watching.